Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, whatever you are. On this recording, I'm going to be showing you how to use a story mode in Visi. Let me give you a quick walkthrough over what Visi is and what it does and navigation pane and everything. So on the left-hand side, you can upload CSV or Excel or connect to an API. You could add a calculated column as well. Here you could choose from the color themes for the charts itself. You could build a dashboard and build a story. We're gonna go through that in just a second. And for the storyboard, you could add these kind of features in here. We could add text, image, divider, and call out. And here you could add the dark mode or projects, and you can sign out from here. On the right hand side, you can see like all the short types, whether it's a D3 or like a bar, regular bar, or line, or scatter, or bubble, or gauge or combo between. You could add a pivot table or a KPI card. Again, it's the same for the storyboard. It's the same options as here. Here where you add your data. So let me, I already added the Visi sales demo. This is a uploaded data sets and AI data set made exclusively for this demo. Let me just let me create a couple of parts and KPIs, and let me show you what we could do with the story mode and how it's useful and how it's kind of like different from anything else. In case you wanna like tell a story or just wanna show something, a workflow or something like that. So let's just get started. So first off, let me do a month, and I'll do revenue, just an easy one here. And let me just keep it as bar, and I'll add it to the workspace. You could add your data labels here. I'll add it, and I'll add it to a workspace, whether it's a dashboard or the story. In this case, if you clicked on a dashboard, you'll see just a static. I would say you cannot do much in it in the layout. In fact, you can do this and just make an X large um, or make it a full for the full screen and work it like that. But in the story mode, it's kind of different because uh, you get to build a kind of like a workflow or a story by this. So let me just show you how or what I'm referring to. So for instance, I'll add a KPI here from the data, and I'll add a total revenue. And this is just a sum, and I'll add in here total revenue for this, and let me add a prefix in here, and this is just a $sign, and add it to the workspace. So if you go here in the story mode, what you see is it's pretty dynamic. You can do whatever you want pretty much. So you could add a connector in here. So for instance, if you want to tell a story by this number, you'd see like the revenue is 1.6 million, and you want to break it down. You want to drill down to the months that makes up all these amounts. What you would do, you just add a connector from here to here, and you could add a call out. For instance, what you would do, you'd add a call out the 1.6 million as comprised of these months, and April holds the top months. So we could have this as a call out here, and it's just a comment, and you could drag it. Let me just drag it in here and just squeeze it in here. So for instance, whoever is kind of like seeing this and wondering what are these numbers are, these callouts actually clarify everything and makes it easier for everyone who sees these kind of like dashboard or the story board that we want to show. So for instance, the 1.6 million is comprised of these months, like these months make up this 1.6 million, and April holds the top month. So that's one of the things that you could add, and you could pretty much download this as an HTML. So if you go in here and you see the HTML, you see everything. And it's very useful to have like these kind of call outs in here, because for a lot of people, if they want to kind of um, like be involved or engaged in a way, um, all they want to know is how to kind of read this data. Anyway, let me add a couple of more just to show you, or like make it more um, make the walkthrough more understandable to you. Let me add a, for instance, another. Let's just do like an area for the country, and I'll do just the units. This is just the total units, and I'll add that to the workspace, and I'll add the KPI card with the total units. Let me get the units. And this is the count, total count of units. So again, for the dashboard, it's pretty static. You could always play around and make it look better. But in this, for the purposes of this video, what we're trying to do is just do a demo of the storyboard. Let me see something real quick. Let me just add the labels. Mm, Account and the store. Let's see. So let me add my connectors in here. Let me add another call out. So the call out would say, so the United States make the United States makes the most of the total units among the rest of the countries. So that's a good hint for anyone who's reading the data and don't know like much what's happening behind it. So, what is this number? What's the 250? That's the total units, and what makes it 250? These countries, and the United States leads them. And you can make it look better here. And you can add whatever you want. Like you can add a divider here if you wanna you just between these two, and you could continue. You could add like another KPI here, and you could add, in fact, you could add slicers and videos. Let me just show you that in this, like in the next video, because I want to make something relevant for the purposes of this. But this is how you get started with the storyboard in Visi. It's pretty easy, pretty insightful. You can do whatever you want. It makes it easier for everyone just to see like what you want to tell with the data. Even if you don't have to present this, everything you can do here is presentable, is self-presentable. You don't have to present it. So I hope you check it out. I hope it's kind of like easier and makes it better for you for your day to day. Again, thank you so much, and I'll come up with later videos.